Hey guys, welcome back sa ating YouTube podcast entitled Negosyo Lang Tayo. So for today, another interesting topic na naman. So ang i-discuss natin or pag-uusapan natin for today ay ang Kuya J. Ayan. So napili ko yung Kuya J kasi isa din siya sa mga medyo classic na restaurant dito sa Pilipinas na considering yung concept niya hindi pang fast food, no? So medyo mahirap na kasi yun eh. For me ha, parang sa ganitong klaseng scale ng restaurant ng Kuya J, syempre medyo high-end sila na restaurant, di sila fast food. Tapos yung mga sinaserve pa nila ay traditional na mga Filipino cuisine. For me ha, parang ang hirap mag-survive or ang hirap parang gawing patok ng ganong konsepto dahil ang dami mong kalaban eh. Syempre may maraming mga karinderya pero still, Kuya J was able to survive yung pandemic, yung mga challenges way back pa, 2014, 2015. So, ayan. So, until now, marami pa rin Kuya J and they are still open for franchise. Ayan. So, kaya natin siya i-discuss. So, let's begin. Okay, so first off, magkano nga ba ang franchise fee ng Kuya J, no? So itong Kuya J, meron siyang franchise and service fee na nagkakahalaga ng 1.5 pesos. Sorry, 1.5 million pesos. Okay, so actually, ang franchise fee niya is only 1.2 million pesos. Pero meron silang charge na additional na service fee na 300,000 pesos. Kaya ang suma total na babayaran mo ay 1.5 million pesos. Actually, medyo pricey siya ha. For me, ang hindi ko lang actually magets is bakit may service fee pa na additional na 300,000. So, pinatong din siya dun sa franchise fee eh. So, yung service fee daw, of course, yung pag-process ng franchise, ganyan, and yung mga system na gagamitin for Kuya J franchise, for me, pat-finry na lang nila yon, sinaman na lang nila sa package, or kung gusto man nilang gawing 1.5 na lang flat at hindi na lang parang idagdag label pa yung service fee na 300. Mas okay siya kasi parang magtataka yung mga tao, 'di ba, na bakit meron pang service fee. Mas okay na lang na i-flat nyo siya na 1.5 na franchise fee or mas maganda, i-flat nyo siya na 1.2 na lang, 'di ba, na franchise fee. So, but again, 'di ba? But again, it's their costing talaga. So it's 1.5 for franchise and service fee. Ayan. So medyo pricey talaga siya. And given the fact na Kuya J, of course, is a big restaurant. Ayan, kalinya niya of course sila Maxes. Pero si Kuya J is mas pambata siya ng konti. Okay, syempre, doon nila pinoposition yung restaurant nila. Okay, so next up, eto na. So, besides sa franchise and service fee, meron pa tayong mga additional fees and costs. So, okay. So, ano-ano ba to? So, of course, yung franchise fee, again, franchise fee lang yun. Bayad mo lang yun sa paggamit ng signage nila, logo nila, produkto nila, and yung service fee. Meron pa tayong, of course, pinakamahalaga, ang construction cost. Ayan. So, Kuya J is around 150 to 200, maybe 250 square meters. Kasing laki din siya ng Jollibee. Some Kuya J's are smaller and some Kuya J's are bigger. Again, it depends kung gaano kalaki na Kuya J ang kailangan nyo. So, again, you need to budget additional construction cost for that. Okay? So, kung actually may mga discarded din yung mga franchisee na ginagawa kasi silang kilalang mga contractor na friends nila, so magkakaroon silang discount. But again, this is subject for approval ni Kuya J kasi some franchisors may mga accredited contractors lang sila na pinapayagang mag-construct ng mga restaurant dahil of course doon nasusunod yung mga kabisado na yung mga plans eh, 'di ba? Yung mga kung paano i-construct yung restaurant ni Kuya J. So may mga plans 'yan. Okay? Next is, actually, ito yung masakit. No? Ito yung masakit na part dito sa Kuya J na franchise. Meron silang 5% royalty fee per month. Ayan. So, ang sakit niyan. So, basta may mga royalty per month on a monthly basis, ang sakit niyan dahil kinakain niya. Kahit sabihin natin 5%, no? Kinakain niya ang iyong kita kada buwan. Okay, so 5% royalty fee per month, that is gross, okay? Gross sales. So, doon sila kukuha ng 5%. Next, eto na naman. Eto actually masakit, no? Masakit din to. Sa tingin ko, sa Kuya J ko lang din nakita to. 3% system fee per month. So, kinukuha din to sa sales nyo. So, another one, 1% local ad fee per month. So, basically, kukuha si Kuya J ng 8% of your sales kada buwan. So, if you knock on wood, may Kuya J franchise ka and you're struggling for the first year or first 2 years of your operation, ang sakit nito. Okay, masakit to and malaking pera talaga yung kailangan nyo ilabas. Lalong-lalo na kapag may mga monthly fee na binabayaran katulad ni Kuya J. But then again, Kuya J is a very famous brand, a very famous restaurant. So, hindi natin sila masisisi na nag-charge sila ng mga fees kada buwan. Okay? So, that's your additional fees and cost in franchising Kuya J. Okay, so next. Suma total, total franchise cost, estimated total franchise cost is around 16 million to 20 million pesos depending on the size and type of your franchise. Okay, so again, nagva-vary siya kung gaano kalaki ang Kuya J na gusto nyo. So maliit, malaki, it depends. Syempre, magva-vary din doon yung construction cost nyo. Again, nasa sa inyo yan. It's your choice. And it's also part ng location na pipiliin nyo kung ano yung area requirement doon or yung area available doon sa location nyo. Again, it's around 16 to 20 million pesos. Research ako, I was actually shocked na ganito kamahal si Kuya J, but it's only half of Jollibee or McDo, no, na sobrang sikat. And Kuya J is also one of the famous brands here in the Philippines. So, we can't blame them for charging this large amount in terms of their total franchise cost. Okay? Next. Actually, ito rin pala, no? May cost din pala dito. So, we'll go through this cost. Okay, so first, ang isang cycle ng contract ni Kuya J ay 10 years. Okay, so yung 1.5 million pesos na yon na binayaran yung franchise fee is for 10 years na. Okay, so mahaba-haba na yon. So you have a lot of time na already para mabawi nyo yung puhunan nyo. So that's 10 years. Actually, that's pretty long. Some contracts are only 5 years. Pero itong kay Kuya J, 10 years siya. So for me, okay siya. Next, eto na. After 10 years, if you want to renew, definitely you need to renew kung hindi ka pa nakaka-ROI, no, or kumikita. If you want to renew your contract to Kuya J, you need to pay another 650,000 pesos. So, actually, okay na rin siya kumpara sa papabayarin ka ng another 1.5 million pesos. So, ito, less than half of what you paid initially. It's only 650,000 pesos. But then again, better siya kung walang renewal fee. Okay, so, but again, iba to eh. Iba yung Kuya J franchise versus dun sa mga kiosk, mga small to medium businesses na pinopodcast natin nung mga nakaraang linggo, no? So, Kuya J gives big premium on their brand. So, hindi natin masisisi yan because, again, it's Kuya J. Okay? So, balikan natin. Store area size requirement is around 180 to 250 square meters. Ayan. So, ito yung steps. Sinamarize ko lang to. These are the steps that you need to take note sa pag-franchise ni Kuya J. So, step 1, yung application form. Their application form is actually available on their website. Next, Once you submitted the application form, kukontakin ka nila, tatawagan ka nila, and they will screen you and interview you. So, ang prefer nila actually is meron talagang background sa business. May background sa business, may background sa pag-handle ng restaurant, ganyan. So, again, it's yung mga ganitong scale ng mga businesses, mga restaurant, Kuya J, Jollibee, McDo, it really requires a lot of skills talaga. A lot of people eh. A lot of people talaga. So, you'll also handle a large chunk of food. Kasi kapag maraming tao, marami kang food na isa-serve. And again, it takes a lot of skill. Of course, may product safety tayo, 'di ba? So marami tayong i-handle ng mga parang departments sa within our Kuya J franchise. Okay? Next, the approval naman yun. So, third is the approval. And fourth, last is the startup meeting. So, sa startup meeting, dito na i-discuss yung plans mo, kung saan mo siya gusto ilagay, kung paano ka nila i-assess, the contract, the payments, everything will be on level 4. Okay, so, ayan. So, that is the Kuya J franchise. Okay, so, again, it's actually a lot, no? And again, franchising business like Kuya J, investing 16 to 20 million pesos is no joke. So you really need to have the proper skills in handling that business, in handling that franchise para kumita ka within 10 years, or kung gusto mo pa or kulang pa yung kita nyo, you need to renew for another 10 years. Okay? So let's go to our verdict. So, our verdict for Kuya J is 2 out of 5 stars. Ayan. So, kung tatanungin nyo bakit mababa, no? So, for me again, katulad ng sinabi ko sa simula ng podcast na to, ang konsepto ni Kuya J napakahirap talaga. Katulad, kung titignan nyo yung menu nila, may halo-halo sila, may mga lumpia sila, mga prito, 'di ba? Sinigang, bangus can be bought in your local carinderias. Okay? So, pero hindi natin kino-compare yung taste ni Kuya J sa mga local na karinderya or sa mga luto sa bahay. But then again, ang daming cheaper available alternatives dito kay Kuya J. And for me, lalong-lalo na sa panahon ngayon, mas sumisikat yung mga, for example, yung kay Diwata Pares, di ba? Yung mga kainan na mga open, mga cheap pero sulit, ang daming serving. Nauuso na siya ngayon eh. I think it will be harder for a concept like Kuya J na makipagsabayan sa ganun, lalong-lalo na ang daming mga influencers ngayon, vloggers talaga na nahihikayat yung mga taong kumain sa mga ganong klaseng places at di naman natin sila masisi dahil yung mga, for example, katulad ni Diwata na sumikat, ang dami rin namang nasarapan dun sa food niya, yung mga ihawan ngayon, di ba? Ang sasarap na rin ng mga food nila. So, again, ang daming competitors and in this type or in this line of franchise, it's hard to compete. 'Di ba? Crowded na talaga and it's very hard to compete dahil yung price ni Kuya J versus sa price ng mga competitors mo, ang layo. Let's be honest, ang mahal sa Kuya J compared to their alternatives. Okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, the franchise itself. For 20 million pesos, I think you can franchise a better, not better brand. No? Again, Kuya J is a very good brand din naman. But an alternative brand that is as good as Kuya J with a bit lower risk and cheaper than Kuya J. So, that's just me. Okay? Pero, again, 20 million pesos is a lot for one franchise of restaurant and given the fact that crowded na yung industry na yun. Okay? So, third is the additional cost. Yung renewal fees, yung monthly cost, 8% of your gross sales, ang sakit nun. It's very painful sa operational cost. For your profit margin, it's very hard. And given the fact na, of course, as businessman, we should expect or be ready that the first 2 or 3 years of our operation will be challenging. Hindi ka pa makaka-profit dyan unless sobrang boom talaga ng konsepto mo. So, yung pagkuha ng 8% kada buwan, it's hard, no? It is financially tough. Okay? So, lastly, the last factor is, of course, the history of Kuya J. So, Kuya J, of course, I think that was way back 2014 ata or 15. Nagkakaroon talaga ng mga challenges si Kuya J, and marami na ring branches, of course, na mga nako-close, and based on observation lang to, ha. Yung mga branches ni Kuya J, in terms of foot traffic itself, ha, hindi siya ganun ka crowded or ganun dinadayo. Okay, for example, sa mga malls, sa mga standalone, kung pupunta ka sa SM, no. Although may peak hours talaga si Kuya J, like weekends, dinner or lunch, pero on a regular day, tulad tayo, working class tayo, we are living off our budget. Yung, for example, yung 100 pesos or 200 pesos budget natin for lunch, hindi natin siya mailalagay or maibibili kay Kuya J with the same amount of product na pwede nating maibili sa karinderya or sa other cheaper alternative ni Kuya J. So, that is just my opinion and analysis based on the Kuya J franchise and the product line itself. But then again, it's your decision by the end of the day if you want to pursue the Kuya J franchise. Okay? So, ayun, thank you guys for listening sa ating YouTube podcast. Gusto ko lang palang i-plug yung mga social media pages natin. Please follow Negosyo Lang Tayo sa Facebook at Negosyo Lang Tayo, and Instagram at Negosyo Lang Tayo. Okay? So, feel free to share our videos to your friends, to your office mates, to your family members. And kung may time ka pa manood, marami pa tayong videos dito sa channel. Feel free to browse and listen to our podcast. Okay? So, thank you for listening and peace.